Can you handle the fastest of fast food? Don't forget to check out the Gen Supersonic Cafe. Sizzling burgers, golden fries, swirly milkshakes served at supersonic speeds.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. To go.
Exploring game where you had to run around a portion of Solace and try to find Farmer Joe's camping spot. And yeah, I was inquiring about it during this last conference and got very vague answers like, yeah, we can't quite say that that's what we're planning on doing because we haven't finalized our plans for it yet.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we got 6 people in here? Holy shit.
Right? It is a crowded lane. How's it going, man?
Are you guys on the red track or are you on European server?
Or yellow north.
North America, yeah.
Yeah, like you said.
Tonight's the night I get sub 103, I feel it.
I did earlier.
You got sub 103?
I got 102.26.
Oh, you scumbag. You're going to have to tell me how you...
Like a boss.
Where did you find the trick that you got more time?
Oh, not right now. I just decided to eat the wall just... Oh, man. Say that last part. I missed that what you just last said.
I was mad at you for getting it, but then I was asking if like you figured out a trick or something.
No, I think it's just probably just more practice. I mean, I think it's just because like it's always like one of those things, right? You know what to do, just can't do it. And I think I'm starting to just finally come into my groove as to actually doing what I want to do.
Yeah, I had my first 2 races like that where I had laps 2 and 3 were both under 104.
Oh God! Someone just hit everything. They hit both walls and it blew up.
I'm streaming the audio, just so you know. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming as well. I've been streaming for the past 3 hours.
Ain't no one's gonna watch it, so.
Yeah, man, it's for the millions of people, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, am I about to laugh somebody? Oh no, that's first place. Who's in first place?
Not I.
Feel like it's you, man.
It
You
is
lying
not
to me, man? Oh.
I wish. I'd admit it if I was winning.
I'm catching up to whoever this is.
Yeah, I just wrecked. I'm in 3rd place right now. Oh, they're 4th place. Let's go.
I just passed whoever it was.
That was me.
I still said 2nd place, actually. Oh, wow, now I'm in 1st.
Lap.
Oh, that person crashed, whoever it was.
I blew up.
Oh.
I had 5 life left.
Oh no. Too long, too wide. Wow, that was terrible. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't feel that on this lap is going to be good. yeah. I fucked that up. I got. Damn. All good. Good run. But yeah, I got a one. What did I do? 10. Oh no, sorry. I got a 102.81 is what I got. 102.81.
That's kind of like a huge improvement, really. Like when you're down like at that level, it's like
Yeah.
you know going from like a 103.2 to a 102.8. That's kind of like a big jump.
Yeah. It's like the stars and the moons aligned. You know what I'm
Yeah.
It was a solar eclipse that day. I didn't have any sun in my eye.
All right, let me ask you this: on that run, did you ever once let up off the accelerator, except anywhere other than turn 6?
Off the accelerator. I mean, I'd have to watch it because I really do need to watch that route that I did because I haven't rewatched it. Which now that I say that, I'm going backwards now in my stream. But I don't. 103. That's not it. 152. It's the red track. Well, I even got a better red. I also got a better red track route today too. 150 was 150. Oh shit. 150 20.26 for the red track. This is...
Looks like somebody fell asleep on the track.
Right? That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, geez, is it done yet?
There you go.
Actually, that reminds me.
Somebody left.
It does sound like. Were you able to see your last lap time?
Yeah, I can. I'm basically
Before?
going back. Yeah, I'm just going backwards.
Okay.
Try this.
Well, no, I wasn't referring to the time. Like, I thought I've heard you say like you didn't do as well as you had, or whatever. Like you're like, oh, I didn't get it this time. Like you can see what the last lap's time was. I have to wait until everybody else is on the podium and has finished
well, it's
the
'cause-
streak.
Oh no, it's because I saw it on it was my second lap, so it was on my top right,
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
and I still had another lap to go. Yeah. So this was what? So this is at 10:44 that I posted that. So that's what? It's only like basically like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, it was this one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got 108. I got 108.7. I got 108.77 on my first lap. I might have to clip this.
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, that last section that I recorded was 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
Nice.
Hopefully it's got my record lap in there. If it does, then I might learn a little something.
Should, man. Trying to get a clip here.
Alright, let's do one more.
I guess I can't.
I can't go sleep without in a record.
Right?
Have better dreams when you've shattered a record.
Yeah.
Personal best.
I think I gotta break like 104, I believe. Could be doable.
It's faster than me.
Are you finding it On that turn 5, the one that's like right before the S turn, are you finding it better to come in low on that or high on that?
Sorry, hold on. I'm looking at it right.
Because I've been like cutting right across the inside line and then just trying to straighten out, and I think I come out of it like at around 1070.
It's just I basically like I'm going full speed, but I obviously stopped my boost way before because it's like I swear it's like you have to have that perfect timing. I mean, it just seems like it's just it has to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I did that S turn, that last turn was just really well done.
I do
Yeah.
I do two. I also like do a boost in the beginning and then the end of that straightaway before the S turn. So I try to do like a boost, let it reset a little bit, and then do another boost.
So, Yapper, did you say you had to go to bed soon?
Yeah, but I will do one more race.
All right, cool. And then afterward, Eddie, would you be so kind as to play that record lap? I think Bo might want to watch it. I don't know. I don't want to speak for anybody else, but that'd be cool if you could stream it if he wants to see it.
I even break. Yeah, like I braked on that last one. Yeah, I'll share it if I can. Go ahead and race. Go ahead and race, and I'm gonna clip this.
There's no way
Let's do it up.
You're getting a fast lap without braking in the S turn. I don't care who. Like, there's no.
All right, I'm readying up. Yellow.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ready up.
Okay.
I'll clip it. I'll clip it afterwards. But go ahead, ready up, and I'll catch it.
All right.
I'm gonna clip it later because I can only clip a minute live. I can't clip like more than a minute. I remember I was like talking too during this.
Yeah, it was casual conversation. Yeah. You were like, dude, I just wrecked it.
Yeah. Okay, we got a minute 15. I wonder if I can do this at least.
I only see 2 cars. How many of us are here?
I see Eddie, Yapper, myself, and that's it so far.
So we should have 3 cars. There's only 2.
Yeah.
Let's go to lounge then.
2. Yep, we're gonna have to. Yep.
Lounge.
One missing it.
Okay.
Lounge. Let's go.
I wonder if it takes you. I wonder if this link. I'm putting the link on the lap times. Oh, it's not gonna let me. That's right, because Cornucopia stops that. I guess I can share my screen, right?
Yep.
Share screen. Do I want to share this one? All right, so share.
Ready to go live.
See it? That's paused right now.
Yep, I see it too.
All right.
I hate listening to myself talk.
You guys readying up?
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah, you were pretty close to the wall.
Mm-hmm. Look at me at 170, 190 right now. I mean 1,090, 100, 1,100. Brake. Accelerate, boost.
Oh, we're going already.
Yeah. Yep, that was that. Oh, it's wait.
I did not.
I guess
did
I didn't
not
make
get
it.
the race.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Me neither.
That's interesting.
There's only two cars. Yeah.
It's because our cars didn't load. Is that why? And my car didn't load. I'm gonna back
It
out.
didn't
to
even go into the waiting room. It just started right away.
Gotcha. Okay.
Back to the lounge. I almost think I want to go back to the resort. Not very far away, and might further reset things. I don't know. Seems like it's buggy right now.
I just restarted the clip to the end of the first lap.
Back. Yeah. Check that out while loading.
Now it's going.
Kaboom.
You see how beautifully that S-turn was?
Yeah. That was like
That's
almost
like beautiful,
nonchalant. That was
right?
nonchalant. Like I got this.
I went back to turn 5. Now it's going to the last S one again.
It slid right through. Slick.
Right here. Just
Yep.
beautiful. The boost starts right as soon as you're going in the middle of that S turn, right? Or just my boost is off right now. Boost right there a little bit, top. Boost right there.
Did you brake coming into the S-turn though?
Yeah, I braked in the it's almost like brake. That's like brake gas, and then
Yeah.
how do I go back? Here it is again, going up to it. You can see the braking, by the way, with the reverse
Yeah.
thrusters.
Yeah.
Right there, brake, boost. Go back again. Crazy, right? Yeah.
So you're recording us watching your recording, reacting to the old reaction.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's like
Well, I'm not sharing my Discord. I'm sharing nothing actually at the moment because I also did crash the game just because I didn't want to have issues. So I'm relaunching the game. Oh shit! I only have time for one more really.
Alright, where can I watch this run at? What's your YouTube channel?
It's well, so it's at Eddie Z hyphen. It's like there's a hyphen between Eddie and Z. I share my. I need to get better at this.
All right, I gotta go. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, man.
Take it easy, Japper.
Catch you later.
Later.
For sure, man. My YouTube name is Eddie-Z. Why do this?
I'm gonna see if I can search you up.
Yeah, I'm curious what you guys find by saying bye.
I see Eddie's.
Nope, it did not come up right away at all.
Interesting.
Eddie
Nope.
Z, and then at Eddie -Z. I think
Yeah, it's at Eddie-Z.
If you type
That's what-
Eddie Z Cornucopius, it comes up.
Oh, does it? Okay.
There it is. I see it. Alright, open it up.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why is it in double?
Myself?
Japper,
Are you guys are not racing?
Japper, you're here, right?
And
So, here's the timestamp on that, because now it's been almost an hour, right?
so, did you understand is a version to a guild? Because I was never clear on
Yeah, this is the one.
the
So it's about negative
back.
42
Oh,
minutes right now from the current stream.
Jasper? No.
Like negative
I think I
42.
found it. I
Just left. Gentlemen that we're talking to,
Oh,
game
see?
designer.
Yeah, my first lap
there we go.
is 108.77.
Adults in it, and you set up a little like
Are you in the
wafer.
pole
You can use
position?
corrugated
in the
hard
Focus.
Here we go. Fodder system.
I'm
That
gonna mute it because I can't. Yeah, because I'm hearing the chat.
Looks like my launcher's failing to connect right now.
You said about 42 minutes ago is what it was.
Yeah. I can't seem to enter back into the game. It says failed to connect to launcher.
okay, so maybe reinstall the launcher, but you'd want to remove programs and all that shit. Not just uninstall or delete the icon. Just fully remove it. It'll take you 15 minutes to reinstall it, but I've had to do it twice now, and it does help.
Oh,
Honestly.
that's very interesting. I guess that's gonna be the end of my gaming night, though. At least, I mean, I don't think I have enough time to play another one. I definitely got to go to work early. Well, not that I have to go to work early. I have to get up early because I have my car in the shop and I have to take public transportation to work tomorrow.
Ooh, no loaner car.
Yeah. Launcher actually launched this time.
Legit. All right. Well, hang tight.
Your first lap was
I'm so
108.77.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you went through that S turn about as good as I think you can on the 108 lap.
Yeah, I believe so too. I feel like there were probably opportunities on the other turns.
You know what was really
But-
interesting in that turn 2, before the one before the loop, you stayed
Mhm.
pretty high on that. I'm gonna go back. I want to go back and look and see what your speed was coming out of that turn.
It was up there for sure.
Because you usually have to cut that corner. No, that's the wrong one. That's the. All right, I want to watch it here. Oops.
Excuse me. All right, I am making my way. God, I'm addicted to this game. Yeah, it's crazy, and there's only 2 tracks.
Win blue track. Win blue track.
Dude, that'll just fuel the addiction, you know.
Yeah.
That's win green track. Win green track.
Yeah, when you come out of that, you hit the ground like you do going anywhere through that turn, and you drop down to like sub 900 speed. So I don't know that going high was any kind of advantage for you there.
On the turn 5.
No, turn two.
Oh, turn 2.
Yeah, because usually the way I handle that turn is I cut tight, right like on the inside, and you went high, and
Let
on that turn, and it just.
me see.
Although I will say you might maybe I gotta try to figure out when you're boosting there because you hit the loop de loop at about 1,000, and I usually hit it at about 970.
So let me look up my. So I'm going on the first loop, first turn. So on the second turn, let's see.
You went across the finish line right around 1,000, so that you could actually get.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I feel like when I on that turn, you're right. I did take a little high, than normal, but I feel like
It's
I mean
the same result. You
I
get
feel like you're yeah. I feel like because I feel like there are times where if I go too in on that, I hit the ground like hard,
you do,
and I really could slow down. And it makes me even turn too. Like
yeah, that happens to me. You came out of that turn at about normal. I think I don't think there's anything special there. You do now. You took okay. So that the turn. What is that turn? 4. I think is where I. I've couple times I've come out of
yeah,
that
I
turn.
think there's opportunities on turn. That's the one I've always said I've always hated. Like
Yeah.
that's I think my weak one is turn 4. I need to find a better way for
But
that one.
on the speed lap that you did, I'm gonna watch it again here. You well, this is turn 3, and then you come out of that about 850, and you're boosting, so you're up to like almost 1,200 here, and you cut across, and then you start boosting at 970 again. So that's really high. Like a lot of times I'm coming out of that turn and I'm boosting at 800 something. So let's see the
Interesting.
S turn how this goes. You really take it. Okay, so you start turning before I do. So, all right, you took that S turn much faster than I ever have.
Yeah, because I even boosted a slight little bit just before the S turn, to get myself a little bit higher and faster. And yeah, then I had to pump the brakes a little bit there and boost right in the middle of the S turn.
So let me see what you did here. So you're flying around turn 5. And you're that's usually the speed. 1070 is usually the speed I come out of that turn, and you're right there. It looks like you're strafing. You're strafing over to it. Okay, so yeah, you're using. I'm not using strafe on that turn, and you use strafe expertly on that. So that's where I gotta. That's what I gotta update on mine. I gotta figure out how to strafe through that turn. So that means there's gonna be a lot of crashing in my future as I learn it. Because like I think you pick up a whole second there in that the way you took that turn.
If you are a
Yeah.
racing fan,
Oh,
press the corner
this
key
game glitched on me.
lounge to get started. If you aren't, please enjoy this.
Meaning you like
Uh,
executed the launcher and
I made it. I made it into the elevator, and the doors closed, and then the elevator went up by itself. And then I stayed on the ground. But now I'm in the elevator, and nothing's happening. Like I just teleported into the elevator, but now I'm like doors closed. Help! 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 I'm in the elevator. Someone out there.
What's gonna suck about me learning to do that turn the way you did it is now I have to hold my controller a different way because I need to have like both fingers on the L1 and L and the trigger button.
Damn it! I just want to race one more time. God damn it! Fuck. I swear, even my first lap was decent. Like 108 is fast. For
anything under 109 on
10
your first lap is
Yeah.
fast, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard you say 107. I'm like, damn.
No, I don't think I've ever gotten a one.
No, someone said 107.
I did have a 107, but like a high 107. It was my
remember.
two runs. I did 2 run races today actually, and earlier today, and I had a 10 like high 107.
Why don't I just like leave the? Okay, what the hell? Okay. There we go. I'm gonna hear this. Going back to that stream again. All right.
I think everything you did in that race is what I do, and we've been talking about. So it's like very similar lines. The only other difference that you do that I don't do is when you're on the loop-de-loop, you kind of take it down the middle, and I kind of take it towards on the left lane. But it doesn't. I don't think there's any difference in how you.
Yeah, because it's for some reason the speed there is so wonky. I don't know. It's very like nothing. Like you can't boost. You can't. It's like you're just coasting at that speed no matter what. I think what matters on the loop though is still definitely the racing line. There's definitely a better route to take on the racing line just because it's a shorter route. I mean, my S-turn on the first lap wasn't so bad either, but it wasn't as good as the second one. On my personal best lap one, yeah.
The merits and how you did that turn. I did not do it successfully, but I can see how I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like that's the thing. The hard part is doing it, right? That's like you can think about it. It's just the practicing, I think, too. It's just the fact that I'm constantly in here doing it. So I think as I keep going, it's I'm feeling more confident with certain turns and the physics of the game. So
and you also can
it's just.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because I started thinking about that too. It's like I got to take more risks, even if I have to, like, might blow up. It's just that's the thing. You got to get near the walls sometimes. I only did the red track once today.
Yeah, I've not used any vehicles on the red track in 2 or 3 days because I've been hoping to get into that 106 bracket.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, I got.
Yeah. I think I ended up with 106.7, which is my personal best, and I'm super stoked about it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Chase anything better.
That's a really good one. And you posted it, right? I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I couldn't wait to post it. But no, the red track, I think I'm gonna try to figure out a little more now that I've watched Verdict's video. See if I can pull off that same pathing through the rocks in the water area. And
yeah, it's so. Whenever you accomplish that exact, because I've done that route, it feels so good.
Yeah, the 1 out of 7 times you go through there unscathed, you feel like, ah!
I'm king.
Pro status. Yeah. Did it load up all right for you this time?
Yeah, it did. The elevator actually took me up. Oh man, I was like, this isn't good. The elevator just like teleports right through me. It goes above, right above me.
Lap 2 to 3 minutes.
All right, I am here. All right, yellow. And are you guys in the ready? Are you ready now?
I'm ready to ready up.
All right, I am going now.
Ready.
Yeah, that S-turn, that left fender really gets close up to the wall, doesn't it? Like, it's just right up on that shit. Damn.
Never actually tried to like skirt walls as close as I saw you do it. Yeah.
I know,
Well,
right?
I don't know. Maybe my bad experiences have.
Yeah, because they suck you in.
Yes, if I bump it even a little bit, and I honestly don't know what the hitbox size is on this T3. Could it be like to the actual, inch on the wing? I don't know. I'll need to try that though. I mean, if I can shave off a little more time.
Hell yeah. That risk.
Yep. I'll do it on a straightaway first, and then I'll start playing with hugging corners. Okay, I loaded in by myself.
When you
Yeah, I have a minute 20 seconds to start.
I have a minute and 7 seconds to start. Why the hell would it put us in different?
That's very strange.
Weird. So, Bo, are you in there with him? With Eddie?
I don't see
I
another
ended-
car.
and was there a race going on when you joined in? Because I just ended my race.
All right, I'm gonna quick back to the lounge.
All right, I'm going to
really
lounge
none of us
too. Yeah, I'm going to lounge as well.
It seems like we have this problem every time the three of us play together. Like it's like
Requeue.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Who's on Europe?
Right? Better not be on Europe, I swear.
well, I was racing yellow while you guys were racing yellow, and I'm pretty sure I'm on the North America.
Peaches, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Sir
Doing
Peaches.
excellent, thank you.
Hello?
Oh, I thought you guys were racing. You guys are just watching a YouTube vid day.
Well,
Dream's still showing, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm just playing over and over this one lap. I was just looking at it, but I forgot that I was sharing it, to be honest.
No worries, man.
But I'm in the racing lounge. I'm in North America, is what it says. We're about to go into a race.
1 second left.
All right, I'm going to yellow, going to class A, and hit A. All right, should be there in a second.
I can pretty much guarantee you Love is not going to be in here. Just like, and he's in North America, and for some reason, like it just.
I am in America.
I know.
I have queued up.
We all
And I
are.
better be in that damn match.
So
35 seconds.
yeah, this S turn right here. Nice, damn. That was just the beauty of a fucking turn right there.
You start strafing over like pretty like pretty early, I would say. You start strafing over towards the first part of the S turn, and then are you like hitting your brakes as you go through that turn?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely I'm definitely hitting the brakes. Like I'm pumping the brakes like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, I got pushed to the other group. I see Roland of Gilead and Linda Knights. So that might be why we're having queuing issues. If there are the two of us queuing up at about the same time, two groups.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm just gonna run this one. I'll let you guys run yours. I know it's probably getting late for some of y'all, so.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh,
This
goody.
is definitely my last. Oh, someone just bumped into me. Okay. Who's in it? Who's here?
Me. We run the exact same times on our laps, so we're all.
Man, I'm jealous. You guys could play. I can't.
Why not?
You can't play?
I can't. My computer is too weak.
Oh, man, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
Oh,
But hey, at least you guys are having fun.
dude, this is a lot of fun. As you can tell.
Yeah.
First half of the S turn, and then I maybe doing it that way.
Yeah, I'm streaming right on YouTube. That's what's playing on the. Oh, I guess I paused it. Damn it. On the Discord, but
Switch it.
I am driving right now. But
Oh yeah.
I would. I would.
Keep your eyes on the road, bro.
Yeah, Eddie, you should share your YouTube. I mean, if you don't mind it being public, but that would be
Yeah,
cool
no.
for others that can't play to be able to kind of
Enjoy it.
see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know where to share it. Is the thing, because like I just try to share the link to that stream for you guys, but it wouldn't let me. But I'll put my. I guess how do I? Can't really send links. I can DM you guys on Discord, I guess.
I went ahead and subscribed to your YouTube channel because I want to check it
Oh,
out.
thanks, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I forget to.
Although I sent you a friend request, you are locked or blocked or whatever it is.
I keep forgetting to
So feel free to shoot me a friend request if you feel like it, but
Yeah, man, I definitely will. God damn it! I hit the ground on that turn. It's so annoying. On that second turn.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Where it turns you into the wall.
Yeah. So annoying. It didn't turn me that time, but it definitely hit the ground. Slowed me down. Ooh, I hit the wall there. Fuck. Definitely not having any good luck this time.
oh, that was terrible. Okay, don't do that.
Yeah, it's.
Alright, here we go.
Man, definitely wasn't better.
You know what? That hitbox is really good, actually. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Pushing the boundary a little bit. Let's make some corners.
I just did the turn 2, and I did it really tight, and I would say that I was a little bit faster than you were in your run of that. Coming out of it hitting the loop at over 1,000.
And oh, you were able to do that? Okay, good.
So I do think tighter is a little bit better than a little bit faster. Not like, like maybe 50 kph.
Let's see.
I want to go back to doing the S turn the way I was doing it because I was good at it that way.
For sure, man. Everybody has their own ways, man. That's just the way I did it.
No, I need to learn to do that. That way is clearly faster, so I need to learn to do it that way.
Yeah, let me. I don't know.
Yo, Eddie, I
Yeah.
think you can change your screen that you're sharing to the app that you're using, like Cornucopis app for the game on Discord. You can change the window that you're sharing. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yep, a lot better.
Yeah. Well, I'll play one more. Fuck it.
Let's go.
I'll do one
I'm
more.
waiting for people to finish. I'm stuck in the race. I finished and I'm waiting for
You're in
whomever is.
yellow.
Yeah, I'm in yellow, but I'm stuck.
All right. I'll wait.
How do you
Waiting for
share your stream? in
Race
Discord?
results.
Bot like think at the. I think if you
Oh,
just click
I'm over.
at the bottom, it's just share your screen. That middle
Yeah.
icon.
Yep.
Exactly. And you select a window.
Boom. Yep. I got you.
Nice.
And is Laura Croft,
Yeah. In the red lounge.
or should I call it Laura Crop Cut?
Yeah, right. I was like, oh. I told my girlfriend, oh look, they made a character that looks like you, and she's like, you're being nice. And I'm like, no, really.
All right, my vehicle's here.
All right, I'm coming in right now.
I got a minute, 10 seconds.
Everybody just finished, so we are wrapping up our podium in 10 seconds.
Oh man, you're not gonna make it, are you?
I don't think so.
Yo, nice
Yes,
suit.
go ahead. It's all good.
There's no way that we're on the same server because we.
Yeah, there's no way we're on the same server.
Because if you just finish your race,
Yeah.
it's not been like 4 minutes since we finished our race.
Yeah, and the fact that you said that we just finished our race, the countdown's already like less than a minute for us to like start.
No freak.
Yeah,
I
it
know
must
for a
be like-
fact I'm North America, 100% certain.
Yeah,
I
and I'm
agree.
I'm
This
starting
is
to.
a
Yeah,
bug. Like it says you're in North America, but you're not. Like I think that's a bug.
Yeah.
yeah.
But does it, like, if you're loading into a lobby, does it, for whatever reason, sense congestion on North America and by default, push you over to Europe?
If
Or Europe.
if they're having congestion with like 18 people playing, then we're all in for big problems.
I'm just wondering
And there's
how.
probably
if
less
I
than
selected
18. It's
North
only like
America.
5.
Yeah, right.
True. Yes.
I'm going to sell all my Copi right now if that's the case.
Alright, here we go.
Ready and up. Let's go.
Wait, where are you? Are you 29 seconds left?
I'm in a race right now.
Did I do red? No way. Okay, now it's just because I'm.
Oh, you're on Europe now, just like me. That's terrible.
We were just in a race together. How are we not? How was I not in here with you?
I don't know. That is very odd. I thought you were here with me.
Oh, I did.
Weren't the three of us racing together earlier?
Oh no! Damn, I like. All right.
Sorry, couldn't race you on your last race.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I've been meaning to get off for the past two races. I guess I should have.
Yeah, once things started going buggy for you, things haven't quite turned
Yeah.
the way around.
It's like I lost my focus now. Yeah.
Well, I'm not referring to your times. I'm more referring to the fact that we've had connectivity issues where we're not linking up anymore.
Yeah, that is very odd. It was very strange, yeah, that my launcher said it wasn't. Felt like it wasn't connecting.
Have you guys ever got port?
What?
Go for what?
Have you ever got it up?
You're breaking up for some reason. I can't hear you.
Oh,
Same.
sorry. Have you ever brought it up to the support team? You know, like
Reporting the bug? Nope, I'm about to though.
Yeah, I think we were under the impression for the first like twice we had happened with user error, but now that it's happened like literally the last 3 nights in a row.
Yeah, this is the first. Yeah, like it happened all night. Like it wasn't like a. Well, for me, I know I know you, Laveda, have had issues with North America. Yeah,
Fatal errors.
frequently.
Yep. I've submitted
Yeah.
bug reports about those, but never of what it seems like. Hey, we were all linked up and queuing up at the same time in Discord, voice chat, and yet we weren't being paired up. It's happened too frequently. It happened to us a couple times. What was it, last night? And we just thought it odd, but now, yeah, it's time to report it.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
I would suggest tagging Mr. Pink because he's one of the head ITs.
Okay,
Damn it.
Mr. Pink, got it. I
Yeah.
will be sure to let him know.
Damn, could have been better. 104.07. Ah.
We should get Mr. Pink in here to race with us. Then he
Oh
can
my God.
can hear it all live.
If you get air right on that, if you intentionally get air, you just fly over all the pillars.
Wait, what?
In the red track, where there's one pillar that's kind of slanted. You drive up it and get a ton of air and just land right back on the
What?
track.
What?
The hell?
You have that recorded.
I
You have
do.
it recorded.
I do. I'm
Yes.
streaming.
Let's see it. I love it. All right, let's go.
I'll clip it after.
I'm in a race right now, so I can't look, but I do want to see it. That'd be dope.
Is that 1080p? Is that what?
Yeah.
Let me go. How do I?
I just subscribed to it if you want to see my data. Maybe not even 90 seconds.
I did too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. I see people subscriptions from Noodle, Son of a Tech, Ian, Beecroft, TCE.
Ooh. Oh, so if you're almost if you're almost gonna explode, your screen changes to red.
Yeah, the health bar does. Yeah, or the armor.
Yeah,
or whatever is his body health. There it is. Yeah. Shit. Shouldn't have looked
Curious
down.
if I can see him actually. Oh, this is the yellow. Oh, this is the yellow track. I can't see anything.
Oh, fatal error. Come on.
Oh, really? See, there you go. That's another. That's consistent for you. I don't get that as frequently as you do.
Wrong way.
I'm gonna try that again.
I usually
I'm gonna try to
I get my fatal error. I think when I'm in last place on any race where I'm racing with other people. Like that's the frequency of the pattern that I'm seeing.
I've barely hit that.
I have to have multiple people in it. It doesn't do it when I solo race, like never. But if I have other people in there and I'm in last place on the last lap, it'll crash.
Oh, now I'm close.
What? Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, there you go. Let's see if I
Shit.
can get this air trick. I did it!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes! Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Let's go!
What?
That's gotta be something. I can't believe you can do that. That's gotta be intentional.
Let's go! I want to do that with my Team 3. I'm now gonna go race the red track.
Oh my god.
It's so weird that the image on my screen looks way off, but
And then you can, not only that, you can steer while you're in the air. Like I was able to aim for the
Yeah.
hit.
You had to turn left to get into that little, I don't know, cave or
Yeah.
whatever you went through.
It's like one of those crazy kart lanes, you know, if you guys ever played.
Alright. I
All right, guys. Well,
Hey, Eddie, have a good night, man.
have a good night. Yeah, a good gaming,
Yeah, you
guys.
guys
It
take
was
it
fun.
easy. Likewise.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Adios.
Rest well.
Peace out.
Yep, I am gonna have to reload because is not allowed.
104.07. Ah.
We should get Mr. Pink in here to race with us. Discord, voice chat. Is that Kef I see in here?
All right.
Hello, hello.
What up, what up?
Yeah, I did a race with you guys earlier. Was testing a stream with Scruffy and Zeke. But
Nice.
I had a shitload of lag on the track.
Oh, boo. Yeah, I've been having random issues. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna log into the game just yet. I'm gonna report a bug, so I'm gonna mute for a bit. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so, maybe 10.
I want to clip that like air. I don't know, air red track.
Please do. Yes. Are you able to compress it so that it can be viewed in Discord?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I can. In Filmora, I'm sure I can compress it.
I just don't know if it'll work. I'm just throwing out ideas. I personally couldn't do it. I don't have the software, and I wouldn't know how to do it anyways. I was just asking if it's possible. All right, I gotta go take care.
Oh man. Go on full speed, but I
You're like, dude, I just wrecked it.
yeah.
Damn. Someone just started the race. And I don't want to wait. I forgot something.
Gotta head out, guys. Catch you guys soon.
All right, have a good night.
Have a good night. Ciao.
Mic check.
I hear you.
All right, perfect. I'm back. Thank you. I was busy submitting 2 reports. Are you guys on North America?
I'm trying to figure out how to add my video editing software to my new computer and it's being a real pain in the ass. So I'm gonna just send this.
Fair. You're not in yet. I gotcha. And I'm gonna mess with my sound mixer then. See, we lost Peaches.
Yeah, he had to get the Betty said. He said he had to go, I think.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, he just said he had to go. I didn't. I was kind of in my own world when he said it.
Gotcha. Cool. Hey, Kef, I missed you and your brother the other day.
Yeah, yeah. I went to his house and he went straight to bed after I left.
No worries. No, and I got kind of caught up. Like, I stuck around for a while, and then because I wasn't sure if you were leaving to go get him and he was in the house with you, or if you were leaving, like, to go drive to his house. So I was like, yeah,
No,
I'll stick around for like 15 minutes, and then I got busy doing my own stuff in the backyard, so.
he lives like 5 minutes away from me, so I was on foot. And yeah, I got stuck over there smoking
No
one.
worries. All good, dude. All good. Hey, another time. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other opportunities.
But
Is
the hour
he?
difference makes it quite hard.
Yeah, true that. That's true. How many hours difference is it between Belgium and West Phoenix or West Air?
Well, let's say
Coast
it's
of US.
6 a.m. right now for me.
Okay. Yeah, 10 p.m. here.
So 8 hours.
So 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's about the same for my brother. I think he was telling me it's 8 hours difference in Japan. But here I'm trying to, like, set up something to be able to chat with the guy. I'm like, hey, so what's an appropriate time to call you? Because I don't know if I'm ever gonna wake up. And he's like, oh well, I haven't figured out my sleep schedule yet because I just got here. So let me just call you when I have time. I'm like, oh, all right, thanks. Dick.
So he will wake you up.
Right? Exactly. Well, and because I'm so interested in Japan, I'm like, just send me pictures, like random shit. If you go out, dude, and you see something weird or interesting, shoot a picture, send it over. I want to see it. Super excited for you, and I want to live vicariously through you. So, yeah, he sends me all kinds of little, like, short videos or pictures of entire stores full of little claw machines to be able to pull out a little plushie or whatever, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's so cool. I'm so jealous. Plus, they're at the U.S. naval base, so he's sending me pictures of submarines and other naval craft.
That's cool. Would love to go to Japan once. Maybe in a year of 4 or 5, when the kid is 18.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope I get to go. I'm gonna strive to make it happen. How soon? I don't know. I haven't set that goal, but we'll see.
I love Japanese culture. Love it.
He tells me, he reaffirms everything I suspected, that everybody is super respectful, very friendly, happy. But
I
when
went
he
there in the
first
90s.
got there, yeah,
Yeah.
what'd you think of it?
That was my experience. For my one major takeaway was, whoever says if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Has never been to Tokyo, because the way it feels being in Tokyo, you walk down a street in New York City and there's people there and you're kind of dodging them. But when you're in Tokyo, it's like you're being herded. It's like there's just people, and but everyone is, I mean, super respectful and super polite. There's just it's just, I mean, You know, like I remember, like I don't know, I was like young and I left a tip, and like the you don't do that in Japan, and the lady like chased me down the street, and she was like apologizing to me for the inconvenience of, and I was like, and not understanding, and I was like,
Sorry, I took your money.
yeah, yes, yes. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
But in the States, they would come after you. Hey, where's my tip?
Yeah. Where's the rest of it? That wasn't enough.
Especially now, if you get people like your non-tipping countries, like now it's like gotten to the point where like you go get your oil changed, and the guy's like, "Where's my tip, man?" Like I'm like you're my mechanic, dude. We're tipping mechanics now. Like God,
What the fuck?
there's this ice cream place around the corner, and they have that tip thing, and the options are 20%, 25%, and 30%. And I was like, you just scooped ice cream.
Yeah, where's the
Yeah, but
0%
I,
option?
I,
just
I
need to
did it
see that
very
one. No, I'm
good.
kidding.
Next time I'll do it shitty if you don't tip me.
The one that gets me right now is
Crazy.
like everywhere I go, they want me to donate. They're like, "Would you like to round up your change
Yeah,
to this,
but
that, and the other?" And I don't mind doing it, but every single time, no. So I've gotten to a point where I'm like, "Yeah, I already did that. I'm good." Like,
But I have a
thank
reason.
you,
I have
but
I have a
not
way
not
for you to
today.
never do it again. So
Yeah.
a lot of those places, like for example, like Taco Bell, they're always like, "Do you want to round up?" And it's for their charity, but the expense ratio on their charity is like super high. So like a very small, like it's like compared to other charities, that like the percentage of money that's being given charitably is very low, and most of it's just going to running the charity.
Ah, talking about the charity shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Mr. Beast has starting something, eh? The guy has started something.
Oh, why does
Um,
does he do the same thing with his charity or something?
no. He actually built over 100 wells in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Um, so the guy built it 100 wells in Africa, and he's getting good feedback, but also bad feedback. And the bad feedback is from organizations like the Red Cross and this and that, making them look bad.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Red Cross is like one of the best charities out there, and their expense ratio is awful. It's like 38% of every dollar you give goes to running the charity.
yeah, exactly. But it's non-profit. Eh? It's no.
Yeah.
There you go. As long as there's no profit at the end,
Yeah. Right.
it's
Of
not
course,
profit.
there's profit at the end. Come on. No. So the fact is that Mr. Beast was able to provide water to a half of million of Africans.
Oh,
Well, the guy did it alone with this little group, and then you have these big charities that are pretty much doing shit.
Yeah.
So he started something there. It's yeah. Well, he proved what I've been saying for the last 10 years. So
Yeah. I don't think I don't even want to get to any charity because like they're all so bad. They're all so expensively run, and like like I'd rather just save my money and like oh, my friend needs $100 here. That's my charity.
yeah,
So out here where I live, we have a major homeless problem because we don't have like severe winters, but we have like mild. I'm sorry, they're not severe. Yeah, winters. They're mild winters and severe summers, but we cater to our homeless population here during the summer by handing
Where
out
are
free
you?
water and having like cooling stations. I'm in Arizona,
Oh, okay.
just outside of Phoenix. So anyhow, there's a ton of people on the street. Anyways, what was my point? Charity. Oh yeah, they had signs posted on the street saying, "Please don't give money to the homeless that are panhandling because that does not help them reassimilate into society. Please donate to your local, like social effort group." And they gave a phone number or whatever, but you could give to basically the local city or some whatever Habitat for Humanity or something like that that would help that transitional housing to part-time to full-time work and help them get themselves off the street if they really wanted to. Which I thought odd. That just speaks to the severity of the situation here. Which it is. It's terrible. Like I see tent encampments all along our canals, or they have an area just outside the capital of the capital city, and it's less than, I don't know, a mile and a half, 2 miles away, and they call it the zone, and it's horrendously violent and crime ridden, and they've tried to clean it up, but how do you clean it up if the folks have nowhere to go? So they've had multiple attempts at like clearing out the zone, and the zone rebuilds itself. Like, it's just,
Here in Florida, it's getting crazy.
guys aren't doing anything to fix it. What's that?
Here in Florida, it's getting crazy because like especially in Florida and like the Sun Belt in general, like these hedge funds are buying up all the entry level homes, and instead
I'm here.
Yeah, it's anywhere that's warm because people are done being up north. They're all moving down south. So now the hedge funds are kind of like front running that, and they're buying up all the properties so these people can't afford it, and so now they're gonna rent from these hedge funds instead of buying at like an inflated rate. And it's like,
Yep.
So
I worked in the construction industry of a side facet, if you will. We worked in like the trim carpentry and doors. We did interior, exterior doors, whatever. Anyways, looking at the permits being pulled is an indicator of how many houses are going to be built, and you can kind of gauge how you buy your material and blah blah blah, right? So seeing that the permits being pulled were going down, and builders weren't able to complete all their jobs during COVID, they were actually having to issue refunds to buyers, and anyhow, they were stuck with all these price increases that they had received, because obviously all the suppliers were giving their vendors increases, so it has to roll down. And these houses were either not going to sell because people wanted their money back and they backed out, because some of the, how should I say, purchase agreements included a clause to say, well, we don't have a firm assessment of what the lumber is going to cost, so the price of your house will be told to you at the time of framing. Anyway, nonetheless, the builders shifted to a new model. What's that?
I said lumber 10x right around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. That's why like the whole business model sort of changed on a dime, and when people started backing out, the builders came up with a new model. It's now build to rent rather than build to own. So they're not selling to the public. They're
build to rent?
Yes, sir. They're building brand new homes. They are going to rent them out. Now, I've heard some say that it may trickle to where, like, once they've rented it long enough and have recouped their investment, then they'll sell it and it's all profit. But I don't know that they would steer away from a steady revenue stream when they can allocate a certain percentage of all built homes through their corporation, to rental market.
Well, if I know hedge
So
funds,
yeah, like you were saying, I see.
They'll sell all their houses at the same time, depress the market, and buy them all back up. Like,
Fucking crazy, man.
like, we're talking like 600,000 homes.
Yeah. Prices are still up, and they're buying them while they're up. I mean,
Yes, they're paying cash.
why would they depress the market if they were taking losses? Do you think just to increase inventory? Is that what you're saying? They want to further dominate the
At
market?
some point, when they exactly, I'm not saying anytime soon, they'll just keep doing this, and the prices will keep going up and up and up and up, and then they'll be like, wow, we don't own a lot of houses. We should liquidate some of this, and then it'll be a slow. It'll be just like dumping crypto. It'll be selling it to the people at the top of the market.
Got some bud. Get the folks ready to sell, and boom. Better hurry up and sell before it keeps going down.
Yeah, this is getting insane at this point.
I feel bad for young people. I really do. Like,
yeah, no shit. Thank you. No, I'm not that young anymore.
I don't know. And I feel bad for, like a lot of Americans, honestly, because psychologically they've been sort of conditioned conditioned to be consumers and have a very, how should I say, reliant lifestyle, reliant on an entire system that could easily fracture and fall apart. But
they've
more
also
importantly,
been conditioned to hate and have contempt for any other option other than the one that is the American option.
there you go. Yes, yes. They're not willing to adjust their lifestyle. Yes,
Like,
yes,
like,
yes.
they're like, oh, they're fans of like baseball, basketball, football, and hockey, which all have labor unions. But like, oh fuck no, I'm an electrician. I don't want that labor union. I don't want to make an extra $20 an hour. Those labor unions, they take money out of your paycheck. What do you think the person you work for is doing, man? They're taking money out of your paycheck.
Hypocrisy abound.
Yeah. I don't get it. If a labor union is good enough for LeBron James, like why isn't it good enough for me? Like I feel like I don't know, like some like random worker. LeBron James is making $500 million in his basketball career.
He could afford the mouthpiece, if that makes
Oh,
sense. Like a
let's
representative,
be honest.
if you will, to rally. Go ahead.
These unions are not always. Yeah, they are bound. They are bound to the law, and they only can help you so far. So once they can't help you further, you'll need to take an advocate and go pay an advocate to go to justice, because they will not do that for you. That's just how it is. So I understand the use of a union, but I think it's useless. I really think it's useless. I'm sorry.
Well, but here's the thing: is when capitalism has run amok for so long, and there's been no check and balance against capitalism, then a labor union will bring it back. If you've had labor unions active in a system for a while, it's kept it in balance. But I just don't. I mean, so like in a country that's more kind to labor, which I'm guessing you're in a European country that is more kind to labor. That is not what it is. I mean, it's only recently in the last like 7 years where like people were like, I mean, even considering giving people sick days, right? Like we just passed a law here like in the last 4 or 5 years. This is like, hey, if you or someone in your family is sick, you shouldn't lose your job, and you should be able to get some money for that. And that's been like, you know, commonplace. So like, you know, that's the kind of stuff that people are fighting for here. It's like the basics that every other industrialized country has.
I have a very different perspective. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my perspective is very different because I've never experienced a union. I live in a right-to-work state that does not allow for unions, and yeah, all of my employment experience has been under those conditions, and it's, I don't know, there's a lot of I guess room for movement, but at the same time, you know, like if you're a slacker, which I'm not, but I mean, those who do slack are easily let go. And if they decide, like, they don't have to give you a reason for your termination if they're willing to, you know, pay for the unemployment or whatever. So I don't know. I've heard good and bad about unions, but from a very how should I say, ignorant stance, because I've never had to engage with one. Let's put it that way.
Most people never will, and will never need to. If you have just like, I think right now it's like 6 or 7% of the population is in a union. But if you have it at like 20%, that has a filtration effect to everybody who's not in a union, right? So if you have all these union jobs that are making $40 an hour, then all of a sudden, like, well, okay, I can't, you know, I have to pay these people 40. I mean, like, and the thing of it is the things that have traditionally fallen in a union in America, those jobs have all gone away, and all the jobs that are left are ones that have never traditionally been unionized. So like, they've been able to suppress, you know, wages for so long, and it's like, oh well, you know, you're just complaining, and like when you're complaining about the taxes here and everything, it's like, well, it's going to subsidize the corporations who are not paying, you know, giving people insurance, and they're not giving people, you know, any sick days or any opportunities, and keeping them at a wage that barely lets them even have rent, be able to afford rent. So
Yep.
Be aware what you wish for. That's all I'm saying. Because in Belgium, for example, we already came to a point where you can say, ah, you have 3 days in a year where you can just be sick and not go to work. So you stand up in the morning, you can call to your boss, yeah, today I'm not coming, I don't feel good.
But good. Like
No, not good. That's over the top. I mean, you don't even have to go to the doctor for a sick note, buddy. I mean, come on, that's a bit too far.
for I think it's insulting that you would like me as if someone was like to me as an adult was like, would you have a note from a doctor? I was like, what goes on between me and my doctor is none of your business. If you want to know what goes on between me and my doctor, I'm not going to work here. Like
Oh,
that's absurd that like anyone would ask me for a sick note.
oh, that's allowed in Belgium normally. Yeah, if you're sick, you need a sick note to give to your employer in the 48 hours. So within the 2 days, or
Yeah,
you're not on the job. How do you say it? Well, you will not get paid anyway if they don't have a sick note.
You don't get paid. I mean, no one gets paid if they're sick in the U.S. That's the whole point. There's very. I mean, most jobs that people are working in the U.S. are not. There's no base.
Okay, that's crazy.
You work at any grocery store, any fast food place, any restaurant. These are like the majority of the jobs in America that people are making hourly wages. There's no sick days. There's no and they have no they have to pay for their own insurance. So it's they don't. I mean that's not at the large corporations. That's not so true anymore because of the Affordable Care Act. But if you're working for a small business, they don't have to provide you insurance. I pay for insurance out of pocket.
So yeah, growing up in my youth when I was working, I had to pay for insurance, but still never had sick days that were paid for. Vacation was earned after working there at least a year, but then as I moved into managerial positions, they did offer sick time and of course vacation time, like as a part of the package or whatever. But I think like you're saying, the average worker is not given any sick time that's paid for, and it needs to be, how should I say,
I mean, I missed 3 days of work because of COVID. Unfortunately, I have but there was no one coming to give me money for that. And I came back as fast as I could because of that. I came back probably sooner than I should have.
Sure, and put other people at risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, like in any of those jobs where I had paid sick time, even with that as a I guess a benefit, they insisted on a doctor's note after 72 hours. So you could call out 2 days consecutively, even if it was a Friday and a Monday. But on that third work day that you missed in a row, even if it carried over 2 weeks, you were required to submit a doctor's note. And then it was a matter of being cleared to return after that. You had to have a secondary note if you were going to be gone past that, like, fourth day.
Jeez.
But that was years ago. I mean, this is,
It's changed. It has changed a little bit with the younger generation. They're not tolerating, right? Like I've seen a difference in the last couple of jobs I've had where it's just not like it used to be. I mean, it used to be if you were sick, you might get fired, right? Like you were like if you missed if you were like, hey, I can't come into my shift today. And then they're like, well, who'd you get to cover it? You're like, well, no one. I'm sick. Well, now you have to call around and try to find someone to cover it, and you can't. And that's what it's like 5-6 years ago. But it's not. I don't think it's like that anymore. It's at least not in the places I've been working. I mean,
it's totally jacked up. Like if they asked me to try to find somebody to cover them, I'm like, wait, isn't that your job? And didn't I just tell you I was sick? I'm not in a position to be making 25 phone calls. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow if I'm feeling better.
I do think.
All right, go ahead, Kev. Sorry.
Some merit to just taking a day off. I mean, there's like, most Americans are working well over 55 hours a week, so it's like,
Absolutely.
That's nuts.
Full
That's
jobs.
just nuts. That's nuts. Come on.
So I will tell you that I'm
sorry,
guilty of having. Well, I'm guilty of taking sick days on purpose because the rule that I had with that benefit was use it or lose it. I mean, that's literally the phrase that they told me, and so I just made sure to clarify. Like you mean to tell me that I have an allotted amount of 40 hours in a year that I can be sick and no questions asked, as long as it's not more than 3 days. But if I don't use it by the end of the year, then it's just dissolved. Okay, cool. I will use it, and I'd have 3-day weekends or whatever. I could never do the same thing repetitively, but I spread my sick days out and definitely used them. Because I figure it's a benefit. It's why I don't get paid as much as I should.
Yeah. I think
That's my way of
most corporate
redeeming some of it.
America does have sick days and uses them as vacation days, almost interchangeably.
Correct. Correct.
And it's not particularly frowned upon, or like just they're your days and you use them, but that's at a certain level.
Yep.
And even then, you're still like the idea of only working 40 hours.
It's kind of sad that they're incentivizing you to. Oh no, I was not working 40 hours a week. I wish.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they have. I mean, there was this interview with some HR people in corporate America, and they said 75% of managers out there hiring have jobs that they have posted that they plan to never fill, so that they can go to their employees and say, look, I have these jobs posted. I'm trying to make work easier for you, but I can't find anyone to fill the position. So it's like,
what?
So when you go on Indeed and you see all these jobs, a great many of them are not real jobs. They're just jobs that are there to be like, look, I'm sorry that it's like this. I'm trying, but keep it up. Keep working them 65, 70-hour weeks, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just share with you a personal experience. I had a company that I stepped into a role I was not experienced in, and they were giving me an opportunity. I was like, hell yes, I'm up for the challenge. Let's go. And we stepped into a department where there were 80% of the staff was brand new, and they'd all been hired within like a 2-week period. Anyhow, so we were given stacks of paperwork to process, and it was a matter of like attention to detail and understanding patterns and stuff like that. Like that's how I'll summarize what it is that we were doing. Anyways, so we were instructed to ask questions as anything looked off, and it quickly became clear that the folks who had departed the department that we all stepped into were all how should I say jaded and had left under maybe not hostile terms, but they were sabotaging shit or doing shit half-assed because they were overworked. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, we walked into piles of shit shows, and it was these are events that are going on live. You're dealing with paperwork about production that will happen in weeks, while dealing with problems that are happening on the shop floor at the same time, while also dealing with the prospective jobs that you're bidding for to try to acquire new business. Anyways, so after we all got our legs sort of under us and things were, I don't know, mellowing out, if you will. Everybody's stressed to the max, but nevertheless, we were getting the work done. And they called a meeting with all the upper management, and they brought us in to make sure they let us know that we stepped into a situation where the analogy used was the python who ate the pig, and that the pig was the python was so full, we just needed to be able to digest what was in front of us before we could really focus on taking on anything else, and that we just needed to give all of our attention to getting through the shit show. He didn't say it that way, but that's my interpretation. But that was our little pep talk of, we recognize it's bad, please help us get through it. It was stressful as hell, and we worked a lot of hours.
Yeah, it just goes to show that it's easier to replace the whole department full of jaded people.
True. Very true.
So
It
like in
worked
the
out well,
sta-
truthfully. Yeah.
in the States,
Go ahead.
how many hours are you? What's the legal amount of hours you can work a week? Do you have a max amount?
Infinite. You could work
In
yeah,
Okay. So
so
and
it,
to pay,
it
and
doesn't
to pay you
matter.
more. If you're an hourly employee, they have to pay you overtime.
yeah, yeah. We
And
have two
is that overtime?
classifications.
Is that overtime taxed more as well or not?
No, well, I mean, if your income goes into a different bracket, it would be taxed. Likely, if you're an hourly employee,
Right.
and you're earning overtime, it's likely it's not going to affect your tax bracket. It would take you from like $30,000 a year up to like 55.
Okay.
But if you're any type of salaried employee, then the mantra is do whatever it takes to get the job done. That's your job. You better not fail.
Which is I mean,
And they will pile extra work on you, like tons and tons of work.
have you ever worked a 4-day work week and and you're like, man, this is what it's supposed to be like, and then it's like every study seems to show it. Like, we've not done it on like a large scale to see what it would be like, but could you imagine if it was just like, no, man, have a 4-day work week, working, 35 hours a week, that's it, and then you could have enough money to like live your life and do what you want to do. Like, it seems like, I don't know. You're not going to find many people more corporate capitalism than I am. So, but like, it just seems like if you just took some of the profits out of the system and distribute it to the workers, then you could actually do this, and it would just be a happier, healthier world to live in.
100%. Yeah.
100%, man.
Four 10-hour shifts is ideal. I mean,
Yeah.
you're tired at the end of your shifts, and you're not going to get a whole lot done as far as like hobby projects or
Yeah.
catching up on whatever the Kardashians are doing. But the
But like,
the extra day off does definitely make you feel rested.
Yeah, it's like you could.
100%. Yes. In fact, actually, that's the direction I'm thinking of still steering. I'm considering to go work for the new semiconductor plant that was or is still under construction, probably like a 20-minute drive from my house, and they're hiring plenty of like technicians to go in there and repair the equipment, or if they upgrade something, we'd be the ones to interchange all the parts and shit like that. Anyhow, so since this is a new field for me, something I've never done, and it's technical, they offered a free introductory course that you could take for like, I don't know, I think it was like 3 weeks. You had to go 5 days a week, and you had homework each night, whatever. But if you passed, you were guaranteed an interview, and took the class, passed with flying colors, whatever, and they offered a recruiting, like, I don't know, job fair, if you will, and I attended. I spoke with the representatives with that company, along with like 12 others that would be hiring for folks that had gone through this little program, and I caught wind of the fact that they wanted to send any new hires for the Taiwan semiconductor plant to Taiwan to train before the plant opens. And I was like, that's kind of a deal breaker. I don't see myself wanting to go to Taiwan anytime soon. I mean, it's not worth what you guys are paying. I don't know. I have my apprehensions. It's not the travel, it's the location.
Because it's proximity to China and everything's going on there. You mean, or
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, 100%. But I could, if I wanted, take a halfway decent paying job that would require a, I don't know, hour-long drive across the valley to the other side of town each and every day, to and from. So you figure that's like, what, 2 hours of your life every day that you work there, lost. But it would be 410s, and it pays decent, and the benefits are good, and I don't know, it would give me something to do with my hands, which is what I think I need more than anything else right now. So I don't know. I'm thinking about jumping on the 410 bandwagon because I know that I've done it before and I loved it. I've worked for people who have owned their own business or worked for family-owned businesses where it's very lackadaisical. You know, they're just like, oh yeah, no problem, it's cool. You know, like you get your work done and you work ahead and you're organized. I can step in and fill in, no problem. It's cool. I'm like, right on, cool. I'll take the day off. Thank you. You know, like I have a dental appointment and I'm like, hey, can I just take the whole day off because it's at an inconvenient time. I don't want to drive all the way here, work for an hour, go home, or I mean, go to the dental appointment, come back here, work another 2 hours, and go home. Like that just doesn't make sense. And they're like, yeah, sure, take the day off, no problem. I've been fortunate with the jobs that I've had, but I've had a like wide range of different roles and different types of bosses. It's whack out there.
If I didn't know my two duplexes and I could supplement my income with a rental income, it would be, you know, it gives me the freedom to be, you know, to not take a lot of shit at a job. So.
Yep. I hear you, man. When you're indebted and you have bills to pay, you're like, it's suck it up, buttercup time. And I've had to do that. Yeah. I've had to do that a lot, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's why I don't take any loans, nothing, because fuck that. No, fuck that shit. I want to be able on the job to say, fuck this shit, I'm out.
100%. But you know what? I have to give you credit, dude. Foe, I'm sorry. I just have a hard time calling you Foe because Foe is like, I'm calling you a fake.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just strikes me as odd. Every time it starts to approach my lips, I'm like, I don't want to say it. Anyway, so my point was, you have the proper type of debt, right? Like, you are eventually going to have them pay that off. And like you said, residual income. That's when you're made in the shade.
For the first time in my life, I actually had the improper debt.
I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And that runs about 50. I had to pay $50,000 out of pocket.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy is that since I've done it, I've learned that in the check account it's like $800.
Yeah.
So if we're not successful this time, we're gonna try it. It's like 20.
Going on vacation.
2,800 euros for IDF.
Wow.
$50,000, but you know, so I had to put the medicine for it on my credit card. $60,000. It was almost paid off. That's why I'm working now. I have a job, an hourly job for years.
So do you have like a waiver that you have to sign that says like, hey, if this is not successful, we're not liable for anything that goes wrong or whatever?
What do you mean? In
Like,
IVF?
IVF. Yeah, IVF.
Like a waiver that is not.
You get your money back, like, you know, your wife doesn't get pregnant, and you're like, hey, dude,
There's no money back guarantee.
Okay. Okay.
Jeez.
Damn it. That sucks. And what do they give you? Like, I'm sure they do all the tests before, but what do they give you as odds? Like,
here's what I've learned. So we weren't successful. So we bought 2 tribes, right? And that was like 32,000 for the 2 tribes. And then, but then it's like another 8,000 for the beds for the first tribe, plus another 2,000 for something else. So we were up to like almost over 40. What I learned is that most people aren't successful in the first try because they're just trying to get your match right. So it's the second try is like, so like the first try is like almost like a mulligan. It doesn't, so they're just, you know, so when you do your second try and they get your meds right, then you can produce more eggs and have more chances at viable embryos. And then so
all right.
So it's like, so I was like, so why did we even, like, if I had known that, I would have done it totally differently. I would have just paid for like part of it just to get the meds right, and then be like, okay, well that's
and not only that, yes.
and then the fucking life-changing amount of money that I had, you know, that you have to pay for it, because when it's all said and done, it's going to be about $50,000. for 2 tries.
I would have been in there like, we're 2 for 1 special. Come on, man. You already know it's going to be a 2. Come on, 2 for 1 special.
Which
Pull me out here.
and for percentages, it's like 40%. It's not even that good of a chance. So for 2
Yeah.
tries.
Even really, that's low. Holy shit, that's a lot of money, bro, for 40.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good luck. I mean, I would all the best of luck.
I mean, you get 1 viable embryo, and then your chances are up to like 80. But it's like, you know, it's you know, the low number is a little misleading because like it has people in that number that are never gonna have kids, like in of all ages, right? So like there's like 42-year-old women and 44-year-old women in there, right? So like, you know, it's a little it's not, you know, it's also really hard to actually come up with like, you know, a really true statistic that's going to give you any valuable information. I mean, the chances are either it's going to happen or it's not going to not, and the percentages, you know, are not good, but they're, you know, they are what they are. So.
Fair.
And you know, in Czech Republic, it's like you know, you can get like fucking 18 chances for what we've already spent. So.
And you get a vacation for each go at it.
Yeah.
I
Fuck,
mean,
man.
my poor girlfriend though, like the meds are awful too. Like you have to inject it into your stomach for like 7 days in a row, and they make you feel like garbage. So, but you know, I'm like, you know, sitting here at my desk. Good job injecting it into your stomach. Yeah, doing what I can to help support you.
Here for you, yes.
Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm glad I'm not the one doing
Even
it.
to hold your hand.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you tell me I have to stick a needle in my my gonads.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I have to talk about that, Doc. What else are we talking about? What are the other options?
Yeah. Yeah, gotta go to Czech Republic and ask them what to do. You have to stick a needle in your gonads.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go talk to somebody else.
Yeah.
I need a second opinion and a third.
But that's kind of why I'm so like, I'm even more down on the healthcare system here than before, like, because I'm like it's like such a cash making machine, right? Like the people who are desperate to have a kid, and they're like, oh, well, here insurance doesn't cover any part of it, so it's like, and then they're like, and then like the medicine is it's $1,500 an injection. Are you serious? Like, come on, man. Like, what? There's no way that's not marked up 10 billion%, and they're just.
Well, it is.
Yeah. So.
I have proof. I mean, like, okay, so because I live in a border state, and you know Mexico's right down south. I'm sure you've heard things are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, things are cheaper there. Well, anyway, so you know, there's always contention about cross-border trade and immigration, all that other shit, whatever. Fine. The news wants to hype all that shit up. Anyhow, I recall seeing a news segment where they were talking about, you know, how there are folks that are on fixed income here in the city that are not able to afford the insulin that they need to live, and that you know, they end up going across to, you know, Nogales or whatever, get just south of the border, buy their medicine there and bring it back. And I guess that same reporter went down and, you know, I don't know, made phone calls or whatever, and figured out that you know, the same company was selling the same product to both countries at different rates. And when asked why, the representative said, well, because the Americans can afford it. I mean, it boils down to just that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as it stands, I will tell you that you know, there are certain things that I go to Mexico for. Well, I personally don't. I know people who go to Mexico to visit their family on a regular basis. So I'm like, dude, can you go to the pharmacy for me and grab me some fucking, I don't know, whatever, anything I need, whatever. I'll just give him, you know, $40 for doing it. And literally, he goes down there and walks along the street. You know, he'll find somebody to write him a script at the pharmacy, and you know, the doctor outside writes the script. He walks inside, gets the script, brings it over. So, anyways, yeah, I've stocked up on like Novocaine, lidocaine. I'm a little bit of a prepper of my own sorts. So, I've got a ton of stuff like antibiotics and shit like that that I didn't go over there and pick up and stockpiled over time.
Yeah, I wish.
It's because, like you, I feel like the system's rigged, and like my mother had to have unexpected surgery on her neck. Okay, she had like 3 vertebrae fused in her neck because her hands were going numb. She couldn't do anything like as far as picking up or holding objects, and her equilibrium was off, and she was falling, and blah blah blah. Anyway, come to find out, her last fall had fractured one of her vertebrae, and it was it wasn't major, it was very minor, but they still needed to fuse everything together, so they put her in for surgery. She does not have insurance, and I think the bill was $126,000, which I don't know how much it really cost for like a type of surgery, because they did install hardware and
Yeah.
it is a specialist and what have you, but $126K still seems a little extreme. Oh, I feel you, man. Like I've seen the downfall of our capitalistic healthcare system. Like, I look at other countries where sure, you might have to wait 6 months to be seen. In Canada, you got something wrong. You tore a ligament in your knee. You want that shit fixed, of course, but doctor can't see it, or you can't have surgery. You can see the doctor, but you won't have surgery for like 6 months.
I mean,
And,
I don't know. It takes me a
that's
month
just
to see
kind
my
of
doctor.
part of the
so,
way
like,
this system works.
Like
Yes, sir. Same here. Yes.
If you ever try to be like a new patient, it's like 3 months.
Yep.
All right, guys, I gotta get to bed. It was good talking to y'all.
Likewise, man. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Good night, man.
See ya.
Hey, Kef, are you racing right now?
Uh,